School science technician. It's not all glamour. Sometimes it's quite annoying. Let me show you why. Here, we have a little pot of pondweed. Now, I went to get that on the way to work. I had to go to a duck pond. No ducks in evidence, but my hand in the very slimy pond. And then this morning, the teacher happens to walk in, said, I'm not going to use pondweed, and there may have been some swearing there. We're all friends, it's fine. And I persuaded him into a demo, because I was like, I have been and got the pondweed, and it would be such a shame not to use it, wouldn't it? I'm going to get it going, and then when it's bubbling, I will put it back on the trolley for him. Let us see. We will need a beaker, a boiling tube, little funnel. I have, of course, kept the bits that I cut off, because you never know. Right, I'm going to put that over there in my rack of interesting things just for the moment. Look at this, interesting things. A preserved thorny stick insect, some really good copper sulfate crystals, and another one, another stick insect. That's the male, that's the female. Look at that. Anyway, I digress. We need some water. We've got the what's this, a funnel, water. We need pondweed next, and some sharp scissors. Snip, snip. Weed off the pond. Got a bit of pondweed, here it is. What you need to do is cut it underwater so that no air bubbles get in the stem. Snip. Done that, and then we're going to trap it with this funnel. Wow. It is now trapped underwater. I'm just going to stick that there to weight it down for a minute. Aha. I will now get the boiling tube, fill it with water. Could really do with a rack. Racks? Any racks? Rack. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of sodium hydrogen carbonate in there to provide lots of carbon dioxide. And this is the tricky bit. You have to invert this over there so that there's water in the tube. I'm going to put that in there like that. Like that. See? And now, because I've cut that short, I can get it over there. And now there's only a tiny little bit of air up there. Right, now we need a light source because it needs light to be able to photosynthesize because it's not doing anything at all right now. Now, here I have my portable sun. Does this work? Ah, too much. Let's do it like this, that's better. Ghostly. Hello. And then we wait. Oh, it's already doing it. Eee. Well, I'm going to leave that for a little bit and then I will show you. The variable for the experiment is they move the light further away, nearer, further. What you do is you count the number of bubbles in a minute using a stopwatch and your mind. The mind bit is just the counting. If it's very slow, you could use your fingers, but it won't be. Different species of pondweed do different size bubbles because of the anatomy of their stems. This species does very small bubbles, which makes it quite hard to count. But this species is free because it is in ponds, and budgets are small. So very small. You can see a bubble. There's a bubble. It would go up there. Whoop. Actually, what's happening is really loads of tiny bubbles are coming out, and then they're forming bigger bubble. And then the bigger bubble will eventually let go and pop up there. Oh, there you go. You can see it now. And then it will go up the tube. I think you get the picture. There you go. That's photosynthesis in a beaker. I was going to say in a nutshell, but it's not in a nutshell. It's in a beaker.